figured I'd do a live stream here. I'm taking a break in the cart. I must have picked 70 to 80 acres this well, starting at about 10 a.m. It went till about 6 or 7. It's got to be about 8 now. And you can see the combine pretty good, hey everybody. You can see the combine pretty good over there with the LED lights on it. We can cruise down there. Howdy, howdy. So the combine, for those of you who watch my videos, it seems to be working. We pulled into the field yesterday. I don't know where I'm at with videos. I just hit publish on a couple of them. We had to blow the lines out on the combine a couple times yesterday. I should get out. Where is that thing? We sucked on the line. There it is. There's a little suction thing we used, and we must have sucked something out of there. And knock on wood, it ran for about 3 hours after that, and boom, we finished the field last night, and I went all day with no issues tonight. 8120 is doing all right. It's doing all right. What do we got going on here? I gotta catch up on these. Yeah, they're talking snow Friday, but we're not gonna be able to finish all the beans. If we wouldn't have had this screw up with the combine, we might have been able to finish them. Dream combine for me is a 9670 John Deere. How's the bean moisture? 11% last night. I'm sure they're drier today. It's been windy, windy, windy. There you go. You're out of the hospital. Good deal. What does that say? You have any more corn? Yeah, we got about another 230 acres to go. But our focus is on the beans. Hey Lucas, what's up? Our focus is on the beans right now. We'd love to have them out by the time it snows, like Thursday, late Thursday night around midnight. They're talking snow. Where I am, it's been rain. That's a bummer. It's been relatively dry. We got rained out last weekend. We got our beans done just in time. That's pretty good to hear. We worked 15 hours yesterday. We had to replace that rim, service some stuff. Yep, I've been down to Iowa before a couple times. We think the combine issue is sorted out. How many acres? About 1,300 or 1,400. 300 acres. Yeah, we're pushing. When we if we finish this field tonight, which I think we will, and we're hoping to move, just at least move to one more, be 100 acres for the day. I gotta catch up on these. Get those beans out while the weather's good. Guys around me ran a week. So yeah, when it started raining, it hasn't quit raining since. Bummer. Well, we'll probably paint the rim in the winter. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe we'll keep it. It doesn't bother me. Long way to go, Lucas. Probably another 500 acres of beans. And, 230 acres of corn. So we got a ways to go. Ooh, this thing kicks out some heat. That's kind of nice. So the blower on the head of the bean head there, the purpose of it is, in the short beans, or even just the beans in general, help blow them into the head. Called an air reel. That one's made by Crary. C-R-A-R-Y, I think it is. What's your favorite tractor? You know, I gotta say, this is a pretty sweet rig. If you're talking the ones we have, it's a pretty, saw my Chevy up here. Yeah, you did, Hunter. Out of all of our tractors, I do like this rig. What type of camera do I have? This right here is my phone. And, otherwise I use my GoPro. Uh-oh, bad connection. I'm along a tree line. Favorite truck? Well, that's my Chevy. Let's go like this. Let's get away from the... Got a lot of corn left. Wow. Let me get away from this tree line. I was picking all afternoon, Lucas, and then I got out to take a break. So he's rolling along. We had to air up that rim they replaced. I noticed the tire was low, so he took over, and he's been going since, and he's done about probably 10 to 15 acres. Alright, let's see what's going on. Do you guys do non-GMO grain? We did that with corn this year. How big's the cart? It's a 974, so just about 1,000 bushel cart. Got a GoPro session. I'm going to start uploading more since yeah, you'll like the GoPro. Sweet. Yeah, keep on going. Yeah, we looked at the other rim. It's fine. Sounds like that side goes just because of the weight of the auger swinging out on that side. A lot of times you have more stress. They did something to the muscles. I heard some. Was that the one by the firehouse there, Oliver and Deer? What do you mean? Nah, I don't really. I do pretty well out here. He takes care of me. But let's see. You guys should tune the 8120. Yeah, we thought about that, or chipping it, but it's kind of high-houred, so we were worried. It's got a brand new transmission, but we just don't want to mess up anything. Need a Kinsey. Yeah, this cart's pretty good. How many bushel are you getting per acre? I don't know. I suppose they're running around 40. Yeah, keep her moving. Lucas there. Pat said you guys had a tough weekend last weekend. Went slow, you were saying, telling me. Yeah, get some footage. What's up, everybody? Let's see. We got about 400 acres of corn and 30 out of the 600 acres of beans, non-GMO. Nah, not really. Don't really ride snowmobile. This guy runs like 1,300 or 1,400 or so. So I'm hoping, now everybody's kind of joined in here, hoping to pound this field out. Boy, I missed that big country the first time around. I know I saw your name up here. What did you say the first time? Hope all's going well with your harvest. Oh, I wish we were done with beans. We got a yes, thank you, but we got a long way to go. I don't know that we'll be able to push fast enough to beat the rain this time around. If you can find the place. Alright. Earlier today I had the mud hog on because I was fighting mud bad, and you'll see a little bit of the videos. And I had the stick all the way forward at 4.6 miles an hour with a 25-foot head with an aerial. We have an 8220, almost 6,000 hours, chipped it and pulls and more fuel efficient. Okay. Well, this one's got like 7,300 hours, and we think it's pretty fuel efficient. It doesn't seem to use a lot of fuel. Oh boy, Lucas. Isn't that a new tractor on the grain cart? What the heck's going on? Alright, I'm out for the night. See ya. Alright, see ya later. You know, I don't know for sure on the price. I want to say the used one was like 300 or 300 and something, and a new one was like 600 or 700. But then again, I don't know if they had a new one on hand, so that's why we went with the yellow rim. You guys need a John Deere. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice, but to go green, but those Walker machines, they're simple, they're nice, but they just can't compete with a rotary machine. Howdy, howdy. They hum right along, though. Gotta give that 9400 my uncle has credit, but they just cannot compete with a rotary machine. We stopped combining tonight because we broke our chain on our corn header. Oh, bummer. We had something going on with the air reel. It keeps blowing off the hose. He thinks he tightened up the bracket good. I should get an Instagram. Yeah, everybody keeps telling me that. I might have to. Yeah, it takes a while to fill a combine up. He's opening the field up. That's why it's taking a little longer. Hello from South Dakota. How much beans are left? Like 500 acres probably. Oh, that's good to hear, Lucas. 6140 case. Yeah, that's big money right there. 8400 on tracks. Yeah, I've heard those older John Deere's route a little rough. We do a lot of road time, so the tire ones are nice, and this is gonna be a spraying tractor and planting tractor as well. Yeah, we might have to paint that rim. They can't keep up the case. No, they just can't. Yeah, and if you I mean, it's not even fair to compare it, because this 2388, you look at the back end of this and it's so much wider than a 9400. Oh, jeepers. Hintgen Farms. Hinktingen Farms. Alright. How many acres? About 1,300 or so, 1,400. Yeah, you guys must have got a lot of rain. Nice. Yeah, you got to capitalize. MEA brake, that's what it's for there, Lucas. We always went hard on MEA brake when I was in high school. But this tractor is the cat's meow. The visibility out of this thing is, whoop, 9410. Nice. We have an 84 on tracks and a 970, and it's awesome. Oof, yeah, that's I mean, a little more power would be nice, but this tractor does pretty good. The tracks with the sprayer, that probably wouldn't have worked out too well. So, Central Minnesota. We're in Central Minnesota. I'm at Faribault. We're around Faribault right now. Wes wants to get rid of his. They talking about the 8120? Oh, yeah. How many bushels is the cart hold? About 950. If you really heap it, you can get 1,000 in here. Alright, Lucas. Have a good one. We run an S670 with the local case to might break a 6140. Oh boy, you got the color war going on. You can get smaller tracks. Yeah, it's just when you turn, it makes those ridges, at least that I've seen. Do you want to own your own farm? I would love to farm someday, but as of now, this has to do. I have fun just coming out here and operating stuff and helping him get along and helping him figure everything out, because it's kind of fun to do that. It's a break from everything else. I'll probably go for another 10-15 minutes, guys. Now this is gonna kill my battery. I'm gonna need to keep some battery for tonight. I don't have Instagram yet, no. Okay, Rogers area. Yeah, we do stop if the dew falls, but it's been very windy today. About at least 20 mile an hour sustained winds, up to 40 mile an hour gust. Okay, if you space the tracks out. It's going along. 7230, 40-foot head with a 12-row corn head. That'd be where it's at. Where do I work? Full-time, I'm a cop, but I'm on my days off right now. I'd love to be able to buy a farm someday, but you never know what's going to come up. Yeah, 9670 or 9770 would be kind of nice. Even if it was a little big, we could maybe do a little custom work to offset it. We run a 7810. Nice. Problem is, a lot of those 9770s, they got pounded on. At least you got to find a nice one that was taken care of. Yeah, I'll have to do that. No, I don't carry out here. It's too dusty to be doing that. Yeah, I do this on my days off. Gotta stay busy. What would you guys, for the next combine you want? I want like a 9670. I'd love to do custom harvesting, or if I ever had a farm someday, a 9670 would be a good machine with a 30 or 35 foot flex draper on the front of it. Here you're gonna get a look at the combine. Okay, and I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry, but Kington Farms. That's about what we'd have to do, probably. What's my opinion on gleaners? Here, I don't want to blind them. I've always been told they were silver cedars, but I've never ran one, so I can't give you an opinion on them. Millennial Farmer, he's got a really nice setup, and also, yeah, MN Millennial Farmer, he's a sweet page. I enjoy watching his videos. Let's watch the combine go by. There's the aerial. That's the blower right there. Alright, let's catch back up on the comments. 8420. Multi-purpose head. Still acting up. No, knock on wood, it's going along. When sidewinding, who sets the pace? Tractor, cart, or the combine? How easy to get an end of the unload auger? It's a lot easier in corn because you can just find the row that you're supposed to be driving in, and you just drive in that row. The beans, I kind of eyeball, or what I'm doing is eyeballing the path, the tire track from the combine the time before. This will be my second time doing it in beans if we do it right here. You like the John Deere 8Rs? Yeah, that's sweet. But generally the combine guy sets the pace, and then you don't change your pace. You lock in a speed, and if the combine guy wants to speed up, you let him speed up. And you don't change your pace, because if you start changing your pace, then it gets all goofy and you get out of whack. If he wants to top the cart off and you're changing speeds with him, that's not how you do it. Kind of crawling up a hill here, I'll slow down for him. You can see it gets a little up close and personal. We have that auger extension on, that's why that's so nice. I'll catch up on your comments here when I get, I'm just kind of holding you guys out the window and kind of paying attention because this field's got a curve in the middle of it here, so we're kind of gonna make a little bit of a loop-de-loop here. It's a little tricky. Speeding back up now that we got to the top of the hill, he's able to gain some ground speed. I do have a foot throttle I could use. Ooh, that foot throttle's kind of slick for sidewinding, because he's kind of, every now and then the combine changes speeds, so. I'll catch up on your comments here in a second, guys. Stopped, I can't tell. Yeah, oh no, he's still going. There, he shut it off, I think. Alright, let's catch up on some comments. R's are junk. Heard certain ones are, certain aren't. Beans are okay. What maturity you plant? Ah, boy, you're really testing me. I think they're like 1/8 or to 2/1 sometimes. I usually stay to the left of the right track of the previous pass. Yeah, earlier we were really mudding it up, but right now it's hard to see. Do you have any? I don't know what that means. Sorry. What other crops do you have? We just do corn and soybeans. I think the 8Rs, it's depending on what series. If you got the early ones, maybe they're junk, but I haven't heard any bad things. I'd love to run an 8R someday. I'd love to have a 9670 or a S670 with like an 8310R or an 8335R would be awesome on like an 1196 grain cart. Brent. Boss Man's combining. He has dicamba issues in the area. I don't think so, but I'm not really up on that. Yeah, that aerial, it's loud in the cab at the combine. You're like, oh yeah, that thing's on. All right. You need a well. You plant Pioneer. Let's see. We have before. These are Prairie Brand. All the beans are Prairie Brand. How late you guys are going to be out there tonight? I'm hoping to finish this field. It'll take us another 2 hours. We'll probably wrap it up around 11 or midnight. You need a corn. Oh boy, I hope we don't have to have any down corn. My uncle is one of the farmers, few and far between. Okay. Adjust the comment with the tractor, he tells us. Yeah, the combines always has the right of way, in my opinion. The cart is there to assist the combine. Pope County, South. Millennial Farmer, how are you doing? Love your videos. We're in Faribault, Northfield area, like an hour south of the Twin Cities. Looks like you guys were mudding out your soybeans with your four-wheel drive units. We were doing that this afternoon. Looking to buy a 2166. Do you know anything? We had a 2166 before this with four-wheel drive. Switched to the 2388. It is a big jump. They made them a lot wider, the bigger cleaning area. Whoa. Let's see a big jump on comments there. Okay, Faribault. Yeah, the steep hills, you probably need all that power. 8320 on 11, I should not be allowed to dress. Yeah, that's a nice rig. What's the tip of the cab? What type of cab is on the 8870? I don't know. It's whatever they made on it. Alright, let's get to business here. Way up by Malacca. Holy smokes. Got a couple uncles that got cabins up in Brainerd area by Merrifield. Or Merrifield, however you want to say it. I got the auger slowed all the way down, and it still likes to slam, so you got to kind of help it when it comes over. There it goes. Oh, what did I miss? Been going since, well, I got here at 8:30 this morning, and been combining since 10 a.m. Osaki's, isn't that down in Iowa? Yeah, I really hope we don't need to use an air or a reel on the combine or corn. Anoka High School. I guess I'm sure they have one. I've never specifically dealt with them or anything. Yeah, let's see here. It's kind of... Excellent. Well, I'm glad you know, hopefully you're learning something. I don't know everything. I didn't go to school for this, but I do what I can. This isn't my full-time gig. Why do you run a Case combine John Deere tractors? Because it was cheapest to get into a rotary machine with Case. John Deere, you had much newer of a combine. It costs a lot more to to do that. So that's how he ended up with a 2166. So then from there, you know, he had all the heads already set up, so that's why he went with the 2388. Probably like to go John Deere someday. These wagons, they're 640. This one isn't a 650. You can haul about 1,300 bushel if they're fully loaded. That's a big load. What are you gonna use the 8124 in the spring? It's gonna plant in the summer. It's gonna spray. Why aren't we using the semis? Good question. We are nowhere near a road. Well, we're close to a road. The fields are very muddy, and the semis would probably get hung up. Earlier this afternoon, we were off the road quite a ways, and we're only about 2 miles from the farm, so it's no problem to drive these down there. Would you ever want a John Deere Gator? I don't know. Maybe. They're sweet. London? Holy smokes, take it corn out, okay. Go green or go home. I really wish we could get a green combine. Let the machine roll back here. We're kind of on a hill. There we go. 3 Kilbros wagons. Heck yeah. This is like my first full night running the cart. I only ran it for about 15 minutes. Got to get a hang of all this stuff. Oh, come on. I got a little, probably about 400 in the front wagon, and I'll do this, but it's just hard for me to top the wagons off. Gators are only 17,000. Oh, only. Green truck as well, with a rusty Chevy. Well, shut the flow gate. Does the tractor ever struggle with the 974 cart? No. Well, I shouldn't say no, but it's doing all right. Doing just as well, just as good as the what am I trying to say? As the 8430 we had on it last year did. How cold is it? I'm sure it's down to 40 again. You can get used Gators for like 7 grand. Yeah, I don't know if we did. When did you escape from prison? What? I don't know what you mean there, boss. Ever heard of Iowa Dairy Boys? Oh yeah, heard of them. Oh, this door's not shut all the way. That's one thing about this, when you get the door actually shut. Is this somebody I know? No, I don't know who that guy is. Bro. What motor's in the combine? You know, pretty sure it's got a Cummins in there. Other than that, I don't know much about it. I'm sorry. You guys still have the loader at the 4630? Oh yeah. It's got the backhoe on it right now. I did some tile work. It's got a flat front tire we got to get back on. Yep, 40 at Minnesota Equipment. Wow. I'll sell you our Case 450 with... Yeah, take a rain check on that, Jake. That's a little too much for us. 8 Series have some weird doors. Yeah, we've noticed you really gotta slam it. And then sometimes it's like, you think you have it shut and nope. So... Yeah, we worry about compaction, but unfortunately there's a lot of ground out here that's just too wet. We have to just do certain things. I see that. I didn't, honestly, I've never dealt with that there, millennial farmer. It must be after you go. I did one the other day, it was like 25 minutes and it just turned into a train wreck. Well, it didn't turn into a train wreck, but this one's going downhill fast with some trolls. I blocked one. 9 hours harder in my opinion. Just started my farming YouTube channel called Sunset View. Tips on how to gain views or subs. Honestly, I have no tips on that. I can't, I just do, I found that my videos, when I started narrating some certain things and actually explaining it, that people liked that, and explaining why we did certain things so that we could compare versus just posting a video of the machine working. That's when my channel started to get more. Let's see if I can get this one too. We have problems with the door in our 9770. Oh, farms do. Oh, it's a quad track too. Okay, 400,000. Well, that's you know, we're still a little north of what we got going on here. You guys must run some serious acres to have those. One of the guys I know from 4-H, they run a John Deere 9510 RT on a Kinsey, I think 1100, possibly 1300 this year, and that is just a sweet rig. Always a pleasure watching your yep, I enjoy both those channels. Oh, I should after this next sidewind I should take a nap. Not that I'll be able to. I'm not a very good napper. I have to be flat out exhausted to do that, but yeah, we try to stay on the same cart tracks, which my cart tracks are right here, so we don't make a compaction all over the place. The cart's empty now, so it's not as big of a deal. Put a dent in it. Uh-oh. Yeah, the Case quad tracks are awesome. But if you keep your cart in the same tracks, that way your compaction stays in the same area. This is a big cart. Seen a farmer near me using 48 corn planter. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Farmer down the road, 35,000 acres. Holy smokes. That's not even, you know, that's just getting into corporate farming right there, borderline, because I don't know if the boss man ever hits the field in those operations. If you could nap like a dog, yeah, that'd be the way to go. Follow because of the background, he has a why behind what's happening. Anybody can just post a point and shoot. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. So at first it was kind of weird listening to my voice, and then I'm like, you know what? No worries. Get lined up here so whenever he wants to sidewind, I'll be ready. Yeah, we put a dent in his paycheck. I'm sure you did. Those carts are like $110,000. We're still working. Every live stream gets trolls. Yeah, I didn't know that. Now I do. Neighbors run 7,000 acres. Oh, he wants to sidewind. It's kind of nice to stay light. That unload really takes some power to do, so it really slows the combine down. When you kick the auger on, it's like, woo, it really bogs the machine down. I can't see my phone battery. I'm sure I'm just murdering it right now. You like the yellow rim? The hint of John Deere? We figure if we replace enough parts on it that eventually it'll just turn into a John Deere machine. catch up on comments one more time, and then I'm gonna call it, guys. Once we finish sidewinding here, I'm murdering my battery, and we're gonna go for another 2 hours. And I lost my phone charger for in a cigarette outlet, so I'm kind of screwed. Going up a hill, he's kind of slowing down on me.
Okay, Mac. Thanks.
That's the cue. These walkie-talkies are sweet. Try to jump back in my same tracks here. Alright, let's catch back up on comments first. Alright, one more time here. Oh yeah, low battery, 20%. Shoot! Alright, I'm catching up on comments and I'm going, guys. Where are we at? Oh, that's a lot of grain storage. Do you recommend 8420 on a 1050 Kinze? I'm sure that dude just fine. Yeah, we drum 8420 on 1100. You need to put LEDs on that tractor too. There's HID conversion on the front. The yellow rim, yeah. Good thing about the field off the road a fair bit. Deer hunting when it comes. How has the weather been? It's gotten cold and windy. Winter's coming. No, we haven't been stuck with the combine yet. Do we fish or hunt? Nope. 4-wheel drive combine. We put a mud hog on last year. I'll sell you the 8420 with tracks for $450,000. That sounds like a ripoff. Neighbors had a 1596 cart. Wow, fell through a bridge. Wow, was it full of grain? Probably when they did that. You're lucky you had a fuel system. Oh boy. Yeah, I hope we don't have issues like that. It seems to be okay. Get more semis. Yeah, we already have 2 of them. We don't need more. That keeps up just fine. The lights, yeah, they're awesome. S670, it'd be nice someday. Yeah, I had it in low power mode all day, and I guess it's been doing okay, but I'm losing it, so. I'm losing it, guys. Maybe, oof. 3 cranes. Alright, well, thanks for checking in. Maybe I'll definitely do these again. I'll definitely do these again sometime. I'm gonna have to buy one tomorrow morning. I do not know where I dropped my phone charger today. So we're gonna wrap this field up and hopefully move to one more, and then we're done. So thanks for checking in, guys. Have a good night.